Hello. Oops, very loud. Hi. In the garden right out here last summer, a little kid goes, "Hey, look at these flowers." And they were out there with an adult, and they were waiting for somebody in one of the evening groups, and they were just having fun, hanging out in the garden. And I saw them, and I offered them some tomatoes, and they were really having fun. And you could tell they were maybe a little stressed, and so it was just really fun to see them in the garden. I've also had a lot of people talk about how when they were in the Bible study, or Bible VBS, the Vacation Kids School, they were like, "Oh yeah, we snuck over to the garden and we had break and we ate tomatoes. It was great." And I know some of the stuff was used for Easter brunch last year, and the after-school programs. We had the broccoli and some bunch of stuff in the after-school program. And also, the youth group came and planted one of the beds, and I gave him a tag, and I said, "Here, label your seed," and he wrote Luigi. So we have Luigi the zucchini was in the garden last year. And then a lot of it also fresh stuff went right out to the food hub out there. So they got some really nice, fresh, homegrown stuff. And I'm still planting. Just started planting. They're just starting to come up out there now. And so I was asked to share about the garden, and the garden is awesome. It's out there, and it started, I think, in like 21 or 22, and at that time I was still working full-time at a crazy busy job, and I didn't get a chance to help build the garden. And then a couple years later, I saw the garden and noticed that it was really pathetic. It was falling apart, and the soil, nothing was growing. And being the gardener that I am, I love gardening, and so I just started doing stuff and started getting stuff to grow out there a little bit, and then it started, everybody came together. And this last year, I went to TJ and I said, "TJ, these are falling apart." And he's like, "Okay, I fixed one." And I'm like, "No, TJ, here's the map. They're falling apart here and here and here and here and here and here and here." And he's like, "Oh." And so he came up with a plan. He's like, "I think the landscape people, I think we can rebuild them, and I can get some stuff at Lowe's, and I think it'll be fun." And the landscape people, and then Pastor Rachel got in on it too, and they got rebuilt. It was amazing. So they're rebuilt, and I started the Master Gardener program about that time too, and got some good ideas on soil to get and everything. And so the beds were totally rebuilt last year. And then this year, we just had a work party. It was so fun to see the TJ and the landscapers filling the soil back up, and I've already planted some of it. And it's just so cool to see what can happen when people come together, and then to just everybody enjoy, because there's the produce, and then there's also hanging out in the garden and the flowers. And there's been a study that there's people, kids, I mean, everybody, that just being in the garden, being in the green is healthy. It makes you feel better. It's just good for your soul, good to see things grow. And so it's just really been a blessing. I feel really thankful that I've been allowed to play out there and help it do well and flourish and serve the community. And every once in a while too, towards the end of the summer, or middle of the summer, it gets really tall. And there were times when I heard somebody coming, and I would actually kind of hide in the back just to watch and see what happens. And I would see people, hanging out and just eating something, and just, it was really fun. I wasn't hiding to scare them or anything, but it was just hiding to watch, to just observe and watch people enjoy the garden. And so this year I finished the Master Gardener program, and so I'm really excited to even know more to make it more productive out there as well. And I went to the garden show last month and learned some more stuff. And I think that's all I need to say. Is there any questions or anything? No? So, if you go out the doors right there, and then turn left, it's right there. In the back, right there, yeah. I know, it's nicely hidden. It's actually a great space because it's hidden enough that it absorbs the sun really well too. So it actually is a really great location. It works really well. And yeah, and I'm just really thankful to be a part of it and to be able to help God work through the garden to serve the people as well. It just feels like a gift, and I'm really thankful. Thank you.